For a primer today, I am using e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. Then taking LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color orange and using that as a corrector to cancel out any dark areas or hyperpigmentation in my skin. Using a Real Technique sponge, I'm just buffing that into the skin to neutralize my skin. Using the oval brush that I picked up from a local beauty supply store, I'm using that to apply my foundation, which is Fit Me by Maybelline in the color 355. Then taking LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Almond, I'm using that to highlight today. I like to use Black Opal Suede Mocha as a contour, and this is their foundation stick. This gives me a very natural contour. I really love using this oval brush to blend out contours and to apply my foundation. It's really nice and smooth. Then I like to use a sponge to just go right over that to diffuse any harsh lines. Taking Black Radiance True Complexion palette, I'm using the contour shade and I am setting my contour. Taking Ben 9's banana powder, I'm going to highlight everywhere where I place the highlight. And this particular step is just going to set my highlight for those of you who are not familiar with this. This is where we usually allow the product to bake, but I do not want it to bake, so I'm not going to leave it on for a full 5 minutes. So I like to use my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish powder, and it is the same shade as my skin. I like to use this to dust away the product just to rid any harsh lines. Going into my shade light palette, I'm taking a very last highlighting shade and I'm using that to highlight. This really intensifies my highlight. And then I go and take the darkest contour shade and contour with that as well. I use the NYX Brow Gel to fill in my brows, and it's like a pasty-like consistency. And then I go in with LA Girl Pro Almond and I just carve out my brows and shape them up. So I use like 3 different contour shades just to get the desired contour look that I want. And then I go into my gold deposit and just put that in all areas where I want to highlight. I take my eyeshadow base by NYX in the color Skin Tone and I use that to cover my lid. So using my Naked 2 palette, I'm using the color Tease and I'm popping that in my crease area. Going into my Naked 3 palette, I'm going to take the color Limit and place that right over the Tease color just to diffuse the darkness of that Tease color. And again, for my Naked 3 palette, I am going into the shade Liar, which is a pink shade, a pink shimmery shade, and I'm placing that all over my lid. So basically, I'm switching from the Naked 2 and Naked 3 palette, and I'm going into Naked 2 using the color Snakebite, which is a brown shimmery shade, and I'm placing that in my outer crease area. So from the same palette, I'm using the shade Foxy, which is a light matte shade, and I'm placing that on my brow bone area.
Learn from me to put your lipstick on lastly because you never know what you want to do with your eyes. So learn from me, or because I'm always being backwards. So anyways, this is Cherish by MAC. And then I'm just going to place a gloss on top of that. That's what I do. New lip with a gloss. It's summer and I'm like a tank top type of girl, so that's what I like to wear. In case you didn't know, I have on a tank top. So I used to really be great at doing eyeliner, and for some reason I've gotten worse. I don't know, maybe I need some practice or whatever. But I was like a natural at first, and now I'm like whatever. But to completely mess this look up, I'm gonna go in with In Gloss 77 eyeliner. No, I'm just gonna hope for the best. I don't want to mess it up, but you know, just a heads up. I know girls are really into like eyeliner, so I'm just gonna add eyeliner to this look if you are an eyeliner girl. And by the way, I can't see you. So it's looking pretty good. So doubt yourself first and then do your eyeliner. Come out good. But what's so weird is I really cannot see. It looks like it's, you know like I did a little sun. For the simple girls who would just do eyeliner and no lashes, this is for you, voila. Or if you're like, I feel so incomplete, let me put some lashes on, girl, take your Loreal Telescopic Mascara and apply to your lashes. I'm really unimpressed with this eyeshadow right now, but this is gonna have to work. It's simple, it's nice and subtle, so y'all feel me. Ouch. So anytime I do lashes now, I have to do my bottom lashes. Look how big of a difference eyelashes make. Like your eyelids could completely look like BS, and I have some lashes on, and your eyelids look like BS. So I'm like a face type of girl. I like to put foundation, I like to contour, highlight, but when it comes to these eyes, I just don't know. I really just started to get into eyes at the end of last year. I was not big on eyeshadow at all. But I have a decent amount of eyeshadow palettes. I want to do more. I want to explore eyeshadows. I want to do different things. But it's just a process. I'm still learning. So you can see me be the face, like literally just the face. I'm not down for that. Let me know. So this is a nice natural back to school look. Yeah. I hope you guys like it. Yeah. To put my glasses on and really be a schoolgirl. What school you go to? And Brad voice. I can't do it. At least not right now. Then you get your brush, you brush your hair, brush your hair, brush your hair, brush your hair. Cause we're going to school. Let's go back to school. You guys should really tell me and let me know like what type of looks do you look forward to seeing to go back to school, or what type of look would you do on yourself going back to school. I'm a simple person, like I said. This is probably the most you would see me do what I just did here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my social media link down below. And give your girl some support, support me and I'll support y'all. And, let's make this thing work. And power to the people, and peace out, and see y'all next time.